Hulk. I am doing great. Come on in. And welcome. Welcome to my kingdom, baby. How is everybody doing? As you come in, share the live. We're going to be just a few minutes, ain't going to be long. What's going on, KH5 on TikTok? Once you run up the screen by hitting the screen, and let's get over about 3,000 or 4,000 hearts, if you would, please. What's going on Facebook? Share the live. Make some comments. Instagram, how you doing? And YouTube, how you doing? I try to say hi to a couple of you that is on TikTok. You coming in and joining? Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you. When you hit the screen and you run up the hearts on TikTok, all you doing, you're not sending me no money, you're not doing none of that. You're just making a platform to be able to go to other places, other cities, other states, even other countries. I have some people from different countries that come in and tune in, and so you help me do that, and that's what a lot of people don't know about the whole thing with hearts. Now, if I'm on your live, I'm gonna at least try to put at least 1,000 onto myself. It's just hitting it. I do what's called a double tap. Now, we used to have a thing. We used to do on my other page, my main page. Now, this is not my main page, K5. This is the new page that I created to go live on. My main page where all my content and videos and poses and all that I do. That's Michael the Hulk 50, the letter N. Michael the Hulk 50 and the letter N. King Hulk KH5 channel is the live channel. The content channel is over there. We used to have a thing that we used to do competitions, who can do the most, and then at the end we'd say, hey, this person won that. I used to give gifts away, persons and different things away, money. Sometimes I cash out somebody something, because they help build up the live organically by just doing some fun competition. Now, you got some people on here that do the whole talking crazy and trying to see who all they really support them, and supporters come on and they send them roses and flowers and different other things, to kind of help their finances, because that stuff will cost. Me, myself, this is really not a monetized channel, should I say, even when we get over 3,000. We're almost at 3,000 followers right now, but even when we get over 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, my other one is monetized. I kind of took that away from TikTok and cut out the middleman, and I started doing my own product. So that's the reason why they took my live down over there, is because my own clothing line that I have, the KingHulk clothing line. We also have with Versace and Prada and Louis Vuitton and Marcello and Basilingo, Basilaga. I can't never pronounce that word sometimes. Different other ones that we are contracted with through our own brand, which King Hulk is branded, trademarked, whatnot. And so the own brand, we do have our own tax ID number. We also a wholesaler for them. No, I don't sell nothing from China. My stuff comes from the other side of the world, Dubai and different other places like that. And so I try to get you the best quality. I think I'm the only one that I've seen on TikTok, Facebook, any one of them, that does it live and tell you about the quality of the stuff that we get. Now, there's some stuff I've gotten that come from directly from the manufacturer that was too defaulted, because the majority of my stuff is going to either have a stitch or something was kind of default to the Q&A, which is the quality assurance department. And that's how I'm able to get the real stuff, but get it at a discounted price, because of the fact being there might be a little glitch in it, but at the end of the day, you still get a chance to wear it. Won't nobody know if you don't say nothing, right? You don't say, they won't know. This is a $400 to $700 kingly robe that I have on, right? Didn't pay that much for it, because there's a little stitch I found where it was at that was not perfected with the manufacturer custom. Now, this is not Versace, Louis, none of this. This is custom clothing for people of royalty, right? And so actually over in Dubai, this is almost a $4,000 kingly robe, okay? My shoes are $2,000. This hat this is about a $300 hat, right? Some of y'all say, well, dang, who's paying that much money for it? I didn't. I was able to get the shoes because of the stitch. You need to get the hat because I buy a lot of them in bulk. If you get this because of a stitch. So Prince and the King is not going to want to buy it because, unfortunately, they think people are looking that detail. And people do because they take cameras and pictures, and there's still little thing that's wrong with it, and they sit there trying to blast it. I don't give a damn about that. Give me that I'm going to wear it, even with the flaw, and I'm going to make the flaw look sexy. You know, you dig what I'm saying? So that's how we do that. But King Hulk and YouTube and Facebook, I really appreciate those who do patronize for me, those who do buy for me, you know the quality. I've had some people to bring down their quote-unquote real bag, and they try to face it off with my quote-unquote not real bag, replica bag. They're like, oh damn, this is the bag. Yeah, it's the real stuff, man. But that's just me proving my worth as a person of value, of a person of my word, of a person that would never try to sit there and try to pawn off something. Now, I did sell my customers some of the sandals, right? They found out one of the flaws in the sandal, and I forgot to tell them that there's going to be a flaw somewhere. I didn't know exactly what was that, and they showed. I said, damn. So what I've done, I've elected to say, you know what? Keep the sandals. Told them where to go take it to a shoe store. Tell them how to get it fixed and everything, because those sandals are $300 sandals, right? She didn't pay that much for them. I gave her a hell of a discount. That's why she don't ask for money back and send another. But I told her what to do. But you know what I'm going to do also, because she's a faithful customer, I'm going to send her something, a beautiful purse, right? To replace, not to so much replace, but just her trouble of even having to go take the damn things to a shoe store and all that kind of stuff. So my customer service is why people buy from me, because I always make sure I try to do good business, all right? So KH5 channel, appreciate you. When you come on, please, if you can just run up the hearts, let's do some double taps. Let's go ahead and expand. I got a pretty decent topic I want to talk to you about today. Also, those of you that's on Facebook, appreciate you all. You all have been faithful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know some of y'all on your lunch. Some of y'all sneaking to see me and view me. So I'm going to make this short, sweet, and to the point. And then those of you that's on Instagram and on YouTube, hey, I appreciate you guys. I really do, really do. You already know about my health thing. And I've been getting, you know, what's been happening is great. I've been in the gym. And a lot of people have been walking up to me and then say, hey, are you a trainer, are you a coach? They've been watching. See, I told you, your discipline, of your integrity, of your character, and all that is great. Your commitment is great, all that. But where your discipline is, it will become attractive. I didn't know how important discipline was till this year, when I realized that I've went 3 years straight and have not missed a live, 3 years straight and have not missed working out. So for 3 years straight, I have been disciplined to be on here. Not that I don't have nothing to do. Some of y'all know my schedule. You still trying to figure out how in the world does he do this. Not on Red Bull, not on no Monster drink, don't drink coffee, don't drink tea. I drink nothing but this right here, which is all plant-based, all organic, workout, pre-workout, and also like almost an energy drink for me. So I do a half a scoop to a scoop in the morning. Before I go to work, I drink it. It lasts me throughout the whole work day, because I really don't do nothing but this clock in, to be honest with you. And then I take a whole scoop and I do it for my workout, and it gets me through a 2-hour workout with ease. Y'all see me work out today. It was 2 times everything. I'm going to work out again this evening. I'm on tour days called The Road to 54. Yes, I am 53 years young, bald-headed, sexy, as they come, you dig? I'm about to turn 54, and I don't see, June the 10th, in less than a couple of weeks, I don't see me changing too much, but getting better. Sure ain't supposed to get worse, ain't going to get no more wrinkle. Sure ain't going to get big, you dig? So I went today and got my results from my VA doctor. I have 2 doctors. I have the civilian doctor and I have the veterans doctor. And they both came out with the same thing, saying my numbers are great. My blood pressure was 108 over 69 today. The other day was I think it was 110. It's normally 107 over 67. Okay, that's pretty good. Actually, it's great. I'm just being modest. But it's a great blood pressure to have at my age and at anybody's age, actually. Most people are 112 over 75 and all that kind of stuff. Now, mine's a 67 over 107 over 67. My L1C is 5.3. It was 9.5. It's 5.3. My glucose is 110. My BMI is still 14%. I used to be 43% BMI. I'm 14%. My weight went up because he weighed me with all my clothes, my phone, and all that. It said 211. I weighed before I went to my doctor. I was 205. My clothes is about 3 or 4 pounds with shoes and everything else. So yeah, I was 211. I came back home. I was 204. Used the bathroom. I'm back down to 201. So I'm 201 right now. Right now, why is that the reason? So I'm probably 203 now. Right, so I'm staying between 200 and 205. That's where I want to be at. Looks good. Doesn't look How do y'all think I look? Y'all can be very honest. I don't look sickly. You know how some people. I told my doctor, I said, listen, man, because he said, well, no, in January when you came, you was a lot lighter in January. You're just a few pounds heavier. I said, I know. In January I was like 195. I said today I'm 211. Okay. I said, but in January when I came here in January, I like a damn crackhead. He said, well, I go back to the numbers, and the numbers are still great, the numbers are still in range, but some of your numbers were better in January by just a couple points. So, well, one was like 153, now it was 150. Man, the heck with your 3 little points, trying to get me go look like a crackhead. I ain't supposed to die. So, let me see, handsome like a, thank you. But now, thank you. Now, I gotta say, the handsomeness and all that came from my mom and dad. How do I look? Do I look healthy? That's what I'm asking. Do I look healthy? Is the weight on healthy, or does it look like I'm a crackhead? Because I ain't going to need 200 pounds, no matter what y'all say. But this 200-ish to 205, 206, how's that looking? That look healthy now? Because let him tell you want me to need 200 pounds. I'm not going to need 200 pounds. I'm a grown man. I think when you're a grown man, plus I'm in the bodybuilding world. And nah, man, I'm not for serious coffee. Let me tell you another thing too. He's jealous because of the fact that he's one of the ones, VA doctor, was one of the ones that got me up to 14 pills prescription, and then 3 pills non-prescription. So I was taking more than 14 pills. I had to tell you that. I'm sorry about that. I've been telling y'all 14. I took 14 prescription pills and 3 non-prescription pills. So it's really 17 pills in all I was taking a day. Now I'm only taking 2 prescription pills and 1 non-prescription pill. So how does this look good? Thank you. Okay, it looks good. All right, thank you. Look healthy. Thank you. Okay. If I don't look healthy, listen. I'm a dude that I'm big on criticism. I love it. You can't body shame. You can't criticize me and nothing like that. I'm like, oh no. I'll work on that part. You give me honesty. I'll give you truth back. Oh, nice outfit. Yeah, this is now, y'all. I told y'all I have 6 king robes that I ordered for me. And 3 of them, 4 of them are personally for me. I won't be selling them to y'all. This one I will sell. I wasn't going to sell. This was made for me also. I will sell this. Okay, it does come from small to 2X. So from small to 2X. This one comes from small to 2X. Very nice. So if you have a man in your life, a young man in your life, a son, an uncle, a father, a husband that really is a king status. Now, before I sell any of my king robes, and some of y'all you've seen the Louis Vuitton that I wore, you've seen the blue one that I wore, you've seen this one that I wore. The blue one and this one and the Versace one, I'm still praying about the Versace one, I will sell, okay? I will sell. The Louis one, I can't because that was a limited edition, and I got the one pretty much. I don't think they got only 2 more left that they have. But before I sell this to you, I'm going to talk to you about the young person, the man, the father, the uncle, or the husband that you have, to find out why you consider this person a king, why do you consider yourself a king. Some people ask me the same question. One, I told y'all already, on my daddy's side, 2 of my grandfathers was the Choctaw and Chickasha chiefs in Watonga, Oklahoma. Okay? So that's already that. It's the royalty of bloodline. Number 2, I own things. I own land, I own houses. I own about 75% of what I have, I own. A king cannot be a king if he's not an ownership of something. My businesses that I run, I do work for the government, but I have 3 businesses that I run. I write checks where I sign at the bottom right as the employer, not the employee. You can't say that you are a boss. I'm a boss. Now, that was the word back in the day. I'm a boss. Now, everybody wants to jump on being a king, and you don't have employees. You don't have where you write a 1099. You don't have where you do W-2s for people. Not what you do for yourself. I'm talking about where you're able to have people on your payroll, and based upon what your company brings in is kind of based upon how they're able to gauge your lifestyle. You got to have a following. Who are you protecting? Who are you covering? What kind of covering are you offering? I try to hit all 5 areas: the mental, the spiritual, the soulish, the financial, and the physical. All 5 areas of what makes man or woman a being, a human being. So how are you covering people? How are you providing for them to be able to feel safe, feel secure? and know, not just feel, but know that they are loved unconditionally? Do you shame them? Do you embarrass them? Now, sometimes embarrassment happens, but how do you recover that? Because you're not trying to embarrass anyone, you're just trying to develop people. And sometimes that development comes embarrassment. You know, for me to develop, I used to stutter extremely bad, and it was embarrassing. But through the embarrassing moments, there were people that came in my life that helped me, that did not use that against me, but tried to help me, to teach me how to speak. And that's why sometimes I speak fast to try to keep from stuttering. My mother taught me how to slow down. It was something that I seen people just laughed at and didn't understand, so I tried to master it, which I have in a lot of areas. And then I tried to understand it so I can teach others and help others in their reason why they stutter a lot, right? I have dyslexia. Never knew until I discovered that my namesake, Michael Jr., had dyslexia, and going from middle school, that's when we discovered it, in middle school, on the way to high school. That's when I discovered that I had dyslexia. I was like, damn, I'm a grown man. And it was, I cried, man, in front of my kids. I cried in front of my wife at the time. I literally cried because I was like, wow, this has been a deficiency in my life, all of my life, and no one knew it. Well, we didn't know what to call it back then. We just didn't know what to call it. Some people call it retardation. Some people call it slow. Some people call it, misunderstood or slow understanding. So, I have, in what I'm building, I'm not building no damn David Koresh compound on that. I'm taking my part of responsibility as a human and as a leader and as a king to build a portion of the kingdom of the King of Kings. So what portion he's given me, the part that he's given me to be held responsible for, I'm building that. I'm making sure that is sure. That's the reason why the people that come in my life, I try to make sure that there's a sure foundation of real relationship there. That we're not trying to just get over on one another. There's a person I had to talk to, met them at the gym, had some interest in talking to them to try to take them to the next level in some areas, even in possible love and relationship and all that. And as I was talking to this person, first thing that came out their mouth is, well, you're going to take me to dinner. I'm like, what the hell, what? So women, let me share something with y'all. If you're gauging a relationship off of someone taking you out, taking you to dinner, showing you a nice time, what you call dating and grooming, let me share something with you. These niggas don't know that. They don't. They mom and dad. Who taught them? Who taught them how to really date you? I'll wait. The mom and dad didn't teach them how to date, because most of them don't have a mother and father. And the mother and father they do have, they don't even see that happening in the home. The dad ain't even dating her, the wife. He is on PlayStation. He's on Call of Duty. He's at a cigar lounge. He's with his homeboys. She's with her homegirls every time she gets a chance to do a girls trip. So who's teaching our sons and daughters the proper way to be dated? Nobody. The uncles are not, because uncles teach you how to hit it, quit it, and go. Brothers are not, because they're too busy trying to get some coochie themselves too. Who's really teaching our young man then? So if you have belittled yourself to a damn date at a restaurant, at a coffee shop, at a club, getting some drinks to say that you feel appreciated for dating, I'm sorry to tell you, you need to step your game up. To get to know someone, dinner is supposed to be already established understanding and friendship and common ground before we go eat. Because what we have desecrated the table at is that we desecrated the table as being a place of trying to get to know someone between the meal. And my mom always taught me, talking with your mouth full is rude. So yeah, I've been on those quote-unquote dinner dates. Let's talk about that. Now, the only ones I've ever taken on a dinner date is after I've already established, talked to them, boom, boom, boom. When we go on a dinner date, we do eat between the chews and we finally swallow, there's a little bit to no conversation, especially when you're going out. Now, if you want to really talk to me over dinner, let's cook at home. So that while the food is cooking, we're conversating. When we're setting the table, we're conversating. When we're eating, we're shutting up to eat. Once we pop the napkin on our sides of our lips and clear it, and then now we either lay the napkin over the plate or lay it back on our lap when we sit back, then we can have a conversation. In the privacy where no one is asking us, do you need some more water? Nobody's talking around us about this, that, and the third. We have total, undistracted concentration towards one another. That's when we can talk. But just to take you out to Mr. A's or the Charleston's or the damn McDonald's and say that we're on a date And we got all this distraction around us. No, you're eating a free meal. Basically what you want to see is what I pay for a meal. Nigga, here's $100. Go eat and come back, we'll talk. I mean, is it really that? That's what's supposed to be done after we have sat down and talked, got a chance to know one another in somebody's environment, my house, your house, or at a neutral place where there is no distraction. We're not sipping on coffee. We're there to get to know one another, talk. Based upon that, we then can go into whether we decide or not we want to go ahead and go to the next level of dating or courting. Now it's me taking you to the park. Now it's me taking you to the museum. Places that we can go and still get talk and get to know one another. Once we feel more comfortable, going to the parks, going to the museum, going places where we can still talk with distractions, but not too much distractions, where we can really engage and see one another's taste and things. Then we can go places like to a restaurant, where majority of 80 to 70 to 80% of it is us eating, not really conversating in between time. The 25% is before the meal comes up and at dessert time. Ha ha, kiki, cuckoo. Then we can go to the club, strip club, that club, or whatever club. Sit back, listen to the music and jam. Get up and I do my little Hulk dance for you and all the other kind of stuff. Boom, boom. Do all that. Make you laugh and giggle. Make you want to come back home and just knock the boots out. Whatever. Okay. And that's communicating too, right? Then we go on trips and travel. Boom, boom. You see where the money comes from? You see when the money's not strenuous to spend, where I don't think you're using me as a come up just to get a dang meal, because you gotta understand, some women, while you sitting up here talking about I just want a meal in a day out of somebody, you know what I mean? Men have been used that way, and women walk away. You think we don't hear her? Because we do get daughters and sisters that come back and say, don't take your help out no more, because all she talked about is how you took her to Mr. A's and paid for a $100 meal, and you think you supposed to get some, or you think you supposed to get another date, and all she want to do is just to get a good meal. She ain't even calling you back. Well, nigga, guess what? Pay your own damn meal. I mean, until you're mine, I am not obligated to pay for a damn thing. That's what I taught my sons, because that's what I learned from a woman, my mama. I am not obligated to act like I'm your husband and take care of anything for you while we're getting to know one another, unless I choose to do so. Just like you think it's rude for a man to think that when he do take you to dinner or take you out to the club and buy you 2 or 3 drinks, that he think he should go back home and knock the brakes off your coop. It's very disrespectful to sit up here and want to go to dinner and just trying to run the man's pockets and see if you can get a good meal out of him. And you know what's so sad is because I've been doing this so long and I'm a relationship counselor, I already knew where the girl was going. I already knew where she was going with it. So when I told her, I said, hey, do you even realize how I do dates? Do you even realize how I do relationships? And I broke that down to her. We just texting now. And I'm up for breaking her down why the dinner date does not determine whether or not we're going to be a match or not. We're going to be a match or not is this conversation we have. About maybe 30 minutes into the conversation, here she pops back. Well, to be honest with you, I don't even see why we should even go to the dinner if you say we're not going to conversate, because I understand your way of doing it, my way of doing it is 2 different ways of doing it. But when I come to think about how you date and how you want to date me, boom, boom, I'm not down with that either. I was just trying to wrap my mind around boom, boom. Oh, I said, so you know what's so wrong about that is? This is my reply. You know what's so wrong about that is, boo? Is that I was very honest with you at the beginning how I do things as a king. You're going to wait to try to get me and try to persuade me to take you to dinner so that way we can be able to talk and eat. And then you already had your mind pre-made up that you didn't want to do this relationship this way. Why the hell did you even want to go to the dinner? It's called the come up. It's called the run the pockets. You wasn't going to do that. I already knew what you was doing in the beginning. So that's why I kept telling you, I ain't taking you out until we have a conversation. See, ladies, we ain't stupid as you thought we was. Since y'all not, and let me just be real with y'all, since y'all not giving up the cooch after 3 drinks, you're not giving up the cooch after a $100 meal, we're not having 3 drinks and a $100 meal. We're going to sit down in a closed environment, just you and me, face to face, and we're going to talk. We're going to find out everything about one another that we need to find out. We're going to find out, are you a narcissist? Are you a liar? Do you beat on niggas? We're going to find this out in this conversation. And if we don't find it in the first conversation, we'll have a second conversation. Oh, this is before we're eating. You're not belching up my food. And then you don't even know the concept of what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to build. You're not going to become a part of King Hulk. You're not going to become a part of the ownership of the business. You're not going to be able to go on the flights. You're not going to go on any trips. Because I don't know you, right? Like I can't take you to bed. You can't get on a plane. Equally exchanged is no robbery. You can't do that to a king. Go get your little dog, a Delta dude, or a Charlie dude, or a baby dude. You're not supposed to do that. You're stepping up too high for something that you're not even ready to do yourself. Period. And I don't give a listen, I'm 53. I've been doing this for a long, I lost my virginity at 10 years old. I've been doing this for a long, long damn time. That's why I said you need me to teach your men how to really take care of you. And I also need to tell y'all what not to be expected from the men that you're trying to shoot for. Because everybody know about the come up now. See, too many people been talking, too many of your girlfriends been running too much game. Everybody know about the sugar daddy, the sugar baby, the sugar this and the sugar that. Nigga, ain't nothing in my water. My water straight tap. What you talking about? It's real well water. We ain't got no pH levels in it. We ain't got no electrolytes in it. We ain't got none of that. However come out the earth, that's how this, what the heck? So no, you're not getting no meal. You're not going on no trips. We ain't going to no club. You ain't drinking nothing. Because I'll do like I did when I went to prom. I went stag. Told the girl, I ain't married to you. You ain't married to me. We'll go together. But when we get there, you ain't mine, I ain't yours. Or that's how we gonna play it. So don't get mad if I'm dancing with 5 of them and you ain't dancing with none of them. And be damn if I didn't dance with 12 of them. And all of a sudden I gotta get the poke out lip and everything. Nah. You're not coming to my prom with me and I'm decked out and dressed out and I'm eye candy for you. You girl, you done lost you dead. Shut up. Well, by the time you done got a meal out of me, I'm gonna know whether or not you like me, you wanna date the way we date. If I like you, and I wanna date the way we date, if we have something in common, what's your anger level? How do you handle narcissists? How do you handle lies? How do you handle confrontation? How do you handle conflicts? How do you handle your money? How do you handle your mind? What is your emotional level? What is your demand about touch, feel, taste, lick, touch, suck, whatever? We're going to get all of that out the way. Because if you start telling me too many no's, then hell to the no, we're not going no further. I'm not spending no money. I'm not taking you no places. I'm not. And if I give you too many no's, don't go nowhere with me. Because I'm already telling you. Come on, read between the lines. I'm already telling you this ain't going no further than after what this conversation is. So now I'm trying to see if I can get something out of it before I break away from it. And that's called usury. And as a king, you would not use anyone in my kingdom. Just like God protects his, I protect mine. You're not going to use it on the women that's attached to me. You're not going to use it on the men that follow me. You're not doing it. Nobody's going to do that to you all either. If you're connected to me, even through social media, and we build some kind of relationship, usury days are over. You don't have to be used or use anyone. I shared with somebody the other day. He said, when do I get the credit card? I said, when you apply for one. What the hell? Lisa, you know what? I gotta say this about you women that's in y'all 20s and 30s. At least y'all stupid. At least y'all what are y'all doing? Why would you? Do you not know that your mothers and your older sisters fought hard that men would stop looking at them for their body and start seeing them for their value? The 30-ish up generation fought damn hard, women, that we men would stop coming after you for pleasure. And we start finding somewhere where your purpose and your destiny became our drive for your success. That all we wanted to see you do is become all that you've been created to be made. You know how many women been molested, raped, taken advantage of, to finally get men to stop this bull crap and start to see you. And now you talking about when do you get a car, some food. When I get a chance to, when I get a chance to drive yours, I got a 740 BMW. My doors you don't slam my door, they close on their own. You don't jug the seatbelt. Once you pull in, it snugs you in. I have a luxury, custom-made BMW. How the hell you gonna tell me you driving a Toyota when you get a chance to drive my car? Nigga, you can't even ride it. Respect me. Respect what I've worked hard for. And respect the woman before you that had class that would let me open the door for them and let them sit down and then even put the seatbelt on for them and tell them, just relax, it's gonna snug you in, baby. You got you. Don't come touching all over my stuff and talking about what I'm gonna get a chance. You don't even touch the wheel. If you with me, you don't ever drive. You get chauffeured. If the greatest thing is to sit in that back right seat and get chauffeured with those curtains that I got, called privacy curtains. That's how you get treated, like the queen you want to be. But don't come ratchet to me. I'm not your sugar nothing, and I would never be your daddy. All 5 of my kids are gone. I'd be damned if even my daughter disrespects me that way as her father. Now my daughter gets to wear carpet, period. Period. My daughter tell you, my daddy damn near almost picks me up and packs me to the car. Because he don't think that my feet have to walk on dirt. That's how my daughter gets treated, because I only got one of them. Most definitely. And I told her husband, you don't ever try to be me, bro. You will never be me. You are not to ever be her father. You cannot even fathom the stuff I would do for her that you couldn't even calculate in your head to do. You be a damn good husband. Don't try to be me. You'll never be it. Be you, and she'll love you for life. And the light bulb came on. Because I taught my daughter, don't you get not one nigga in this world that emulates your daddy. Because there ain't one. There ain't going to be no daddy out there like me. I am your father. You don't want to be married to nobody like your father. You want your father in his place, you want your husband in his. And that's what she got. She got a good husband that ain't trying to be her daddy. I got that. You did? I taught my sons how to make sure that ain't nobody trying to run your pockets. But also, don't you be trying to run nobody's coop. Yeah, train them. I gotta train them. I gotta train them. Oh, you did a job fix. No, I gotta train them. I gotta train them, these young ladies. It's sad to take a man to have to train, but listen, I don't mind. Look, I'll teach you. I'll teach you. I'm trying to, and that's why I got this platform, ladies, because you telling me you want an alpha male, you telling me you want a king, you telling me you want a man that got his stuff together. Well, why you ain't listen to the nigga who got his stuff together to help you get the man you say you want? Now, I'm nowhere close to being perfect, but let's line up your last 10. Let's go ahead. Let's line up your last 10. Let's line them up. Because what I'm not understanding is, why is it that y'all not listening to reasoning? And then if you are, for those of you all that are, because you're very, very intelligent and loving, will you please teach this next generation the proper way? I had to share with somebody, can y'all please help me on what manual do they have in high school or in college about relationship? They don't teach family values in high school or in college, but they expect you to get a degree, to get into a family, and you unlearn. What they want you to do is learn from your mother, your grandmother, and your great-grandmother's principles that should have been passed down. But the problem is, especially in this generation, we ain't hanging out at grandmama and grandpa's house no more. Mom and dad ain't even together, and if they are, they ain't talking. And then you got the other people who's supposed to be an example to us what relationship is supposed to look like. But looking and learning is two different things. We need structured classes, seminars, and gatherings. Not after y'all done got saved and got in church, and now you want to go to some couple seminar. That's almost a day late and $12 short. We need this while they're in high school and they sniff and first smell their coop and like, ooh, Dad, I gotta have her. Gotta have who? Gotta have what? Man, I remember my boys, boy, I almost had to break their neck. Come telling me, I can't live without a daddy. Live without who? Nigga, who you talking about you can't live with? You can't live without me and your mama? No, Dad, no, this girl, what? And I I ask all of my sons now about that chick that was in high school that they couldn't live without. I said, hey, where that chick at? I don't know. I mean, but you almost ran away from home for this chick. Oh, you talking about her? Oh, no, that. I wanted to punch him in the throat. I wanted to punch him in the throat so bad. Because what they put me and their mama through, trying to get them through school over some chick, I was like, what are y'all doing? And that's when it hit me. He said, this book I told me, he said, you're teaching them in the home, but you only have them for a couple of hours. At school, they ain't teaching them nothing. I said, wait a minute. There's not a curriculum on relationship. I'm a licensed relationship counselor. For after the fact. After you get out of high school. After you get out of college. After you don't join the military. After you don't found love, that lied, beat on her, or she done lied and beat on you, y'all done failed, had a baby mama, baby drama. Now all of a sudden when the courts have ordered you to have to come talk to me before they send or put your butt in jail for domestic violence and all that, that's when we want to sit down and confess and talk about relationship. After, no, we need in high school a course, and especially in college, a course designated on family. We don't have that. There's no manual for it. Everybody's just winging it. Well, my mom and my grandpa, and this is what I see, this is what I want. When you got a person that tells you, this is what I see myself being in the family, ask them, well, how did you see that? Where did you learn that from? Who taught you that? Who taught you that? Or they can't say the church. Oh, hell no, they can't say the church. No. Because the church ain't teaching until they get a singles ministry and a couples ministry. Good luck. It ain't Papa and Grady. Papa and Grady ain't married no more. Papa was a rolling stone. Now you don't want him to teach nothing. You damn well don't want the uncle to teach nothing. And them old nasty, sassy aunties. Nah. So you can't even go to them. Now you got them down going to their friends. Or their friends' mom and them. Now you get them MLFers, the mother who loved, y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So now who's teaching the principles and the guidelines of what a relationship is supposed to be like? Okay, so I create some platforms for that. I make a platform for that. And we'll go ahead and discuss some of these things about what a king is. We'll discuss about the things that you said that you want in a man. We'll discuss about all those things. And I'll be very transparent. And I'll tell you why I failed in those areas. And I'll tell you why I succeeded. And I got a list of men that I know that meet some of the qualifications, but they're going to bring this to the table. They're going to bring some of this to the table, but they're going to have these complications. And then some of y'all still got the nerve and audacity. And I test it. Yes, I do. I go in some of y'all DMs, and I sit there and I throw a little bait to see if you're going to bite it. And you don't learn. You ain't learn nothing because the way you reply, I'm like, why am I? What? Jesus. And I'm doing it for free. So I found out something. See, when you keep doing things for free, then people will treat you like you just a old on the corner. They ain't making them between dollars. No. I ain't never been on no corner. Put a lot of them on there, but I ain't never been on there. I ain't going no corner. No, maybe if I start charging for some of these classes. But then here we go again. Charging for classes on life. Really? Charging for things. Yeah, and that might take the thing for that. Listen, I don't know who these fools be when I'm on live. I want to sit up there and want to friend y'all. I don't authorize nobody friending none of y'all while I'm on live. Hold on, TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, YouTube, Facebook. There's some fools that be jumping on here and trying to say, we should be friends and all that. No. Talking about they trying to friend you. No, not on live. They're not paying attention to the conversation. You already know, don't even talk to them. Why the hell you on somebody's live trying to friend them? Pay attention to the conversation. Thank you, Martasia. Thank you. I want y'all to, listen, y'all. I authorize, on my live, blast these fools that come on here trying to scam y'all and all this other kind of stupid stuff. And another thing too, I'm getting this too. I am real. I don't know how much. I know babies. I know folk be up here trying to sit up here and be an apostle, make fake pages and stuff. That's why I say, come on my life. I am real. I don't know this. I don't even want to put this out because the scammers will get it. You'll know if it's me and you know if it's not. Because if you call me by a certain name, I check you on that. That's how you know, oh, that's him. That's him. If you call anybody by that certain name and they don't check you about what name they should be called, that I should be going by, that ain't me. Because I don't, even in my comments, I don't let nobody call me nothing else but one name, period. I don't give a doc on your past or whatever. When you say a name that ain't the name that you supposed to be calling me on social media, I check you. That's how y'all know I'm real. That's him. That's him. That's him. That's him. Now back to my story. Now ladies, all of my platforms are for ladies, not for none of these men. If you don't hear you're a man, it means you're a real king. So you shouldn't be telling about none of how good I look and all that. You're a king. Don't talk about how good I look. This ain't your time to throw your beard in. Jesus. Now, ladies, this is your platform. Created for Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. This is y'all platform. King Hulk platform for the woman to lose weight, health, and get the mental and restoration back into your life. Listen to King. What I'm telling you is saying you want a certain thing. Get ready for what you say that you want. This is the presentation that they should give you. Don't come back at them in a certain way, because then we're going to shut down and then move on. And then you're going to get the Delta Beta guy who's going to impersonate us. And then they're going to end up running through again. While you run a game, they run a game. The next thing you know, sometimes their game becomes abusive. I don't want to hear that no more. I'm tired of hearing the stories of abuse. So let's stay out of it. Let's stay away from it. And how do we do that? Let's recognize not only the red flags and things. Some of y'all can't recognize flags. Some of you colorblind. Some of y'all colorblind as hell. Stop that. Go into it and listen to what a king says. I'm almost about to say it, I hate to say it this way. If they ain't seeing some of the stuff I've said, they ain't no king. That's somebody try to tell me, I used to be with an alpha. You see, the word used to be lets me know you wasn't with an alpha. No, you wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't. No, see, alphas don't lose what they take hold to. No, alphas keep a hold on it. You wouldn't have never left a real alpha. You left somebody that was an alpha-like. And this is why I said, well, how's the alpha? Because he was aggressive. And he was assertive. And what he put forth, that's called a man. Some of these qualities that y'all giving alphas and kings, men are supposed to be doing that. But I know what the problem is. That's not normal for men that you know to do. So when a man comes and do some of those things, he's an alpha. He's a king. No, he's supposed to be a normal man. That's an alpha ain't a man who got a job. A man's supposed to be a man with a job or employment. He either is employed or he works. Two different things. Employed means you work for somebody else, or work means you work on his own. You're supposed to do that when you turn 15. In all states, all people can start working at 15. So that's supposed to be what a kid can do. Got a job. Oh, he got his own car. That don't make that nigga alpha. It's a Benz. Okay, he had good credit. And ask him how much is his interest rate. In his car note. That don't make him an alpha. He just got a car. Every man's supposed to have transportation. Whether he dresses nice. Every man's supposed to dress nice. I still haven't heard alpha. He puts his foot down. You might want to be careful of that. That might not be good. What, doing sex, you talking about? Talking about just doing life. Because just because he holler at you, I used to tell people that said, my pastor's an apostle. I said, well, how's your pastor an apostle? Because he gets up and rebukes, he chastises, and she get up and let it be known. So don't make you an apostle, this is make you an angry preacher. That makes you somebody that takes your authority and you just whipping people with it. That don't make you no apostle. I used to have meetings with apostles and said, if you're getting behind your pulpit and you think that 90% of your message is rebuke and that makes you apostolic, Take your robe off, take your cross off, and sit your butt back in the audience. Because all you are is a disgruntled member who ended up getting a few folk to follow you, and somebody called you an apostle, and you got puffed up in your way. God did not call you. Because God, the God that I serve, even though we do rebuke and set order, 90% of our message is not talking about people hollering at folk and going off on people. We're uplifters and encouragers. We'll hit you with some things, but we're going to also come back and heal you. We don't just cut you and bleed you out. Kings don't sit up there and give a rule of something and don't give understanding with it. And then make sure that it's peaceful. You dig what I'm telling you? Real alphas, as assertive as we are, we make sure that it's a fair playing ground for everybody. Real alphas are team leaders, not the team. Pass the ball, Kobe. With him and Shaq having a little issue. Jordan didn't understand that the only reason why you could score 64 points in a game, but until you start incorporating Scotty, until you start incorporating the other guard that he had with him, until you start incorporating the center, until you start incorporating the other 4 people on the basketball court, then you can score 64 all you want as a point guard. That don't get you no green. It's when he incorporated the other 4, they went back to back to back to back to back. That's what made the Lakers so good when Magic Johnson was with them. That's what made Boston so good when Larry Bird was with them. They incorporated the whole team. That's what an alpha does. An alpha gets a team and incorporates the whole team. You know why lion packs are so powerful? It's because when that lion gets his lionesses, he says that there's one of you all that's going to stand out among everyone, but that don't make you no better than the rest of them. With all other licenses, and as a team, y'all go out and hunt. Don't come talking about, well, I'm the first. And no. We all need to eat. We got all these damn cubs. Go out as a team. And if you got some jackals, you don't fight the jackals. You and when you I'm coming. And I wish they would. But work as a team. An alpha male and a king know how to put a team together. Knows how to put a team together. That's how you used to teach them in WLCM as apostles. You worried about the car you drive, how big your church is, how many members. Can you put a team together? Can you take 2 or 3 that's gathered together and impact a world? Or are you trying to wait for 12 and 15 and 20? Take 2 or 3. A real alpha male knows how to bring things together and work it together. Each personality, each background, each desire, each want, and bring it together that nobody will ever feel or experience where they feel impartial or feel like they're not getting their time or feel like they're not a part of a bigger picture. This whole thing about don't share and I'm selfish and all that, you're not a part of a team. Stay by yourself then, Kobe. Stay by yourself, Shaq. Go over there, Michael. Until you learn how to work with your team, called humanity, you're doing great by yourself. Good. Stop coming over here messing us up. Stop coming over here with this old crazy I. You know the last person who had an I mentality, you know what happened to him? His name was Lucifer. He was a cool, beautiful angel up in heaven. Couldn't nobody touch him. Boy could sing. He was always in the presence of God. But as soon as he started talking about selfishness and I, God immediately said, you don't want to play with the team? Go get your own. And look what his own look like. Demonic, devilish, evil, deceptive, manipulative. And the list do go on. So keep that up there. Tell me how that works. If it works good for you, then it works good for you. Outside of that, I'm done. How does King look today? Huh? Yes. Love it. I love this. I'll sell this. Only after I have a conversation with you about who you buying it for. All right? And just the top and bottom, I ain't gonna break your pockets. I will be a blessing. I'm gonna be a blessing to you. I'm only gonna do it for $300. I'm gonna be a blessing to you. It's gonna cost way more than that. So I'm gonna be a blessing. Shoes, I can get them for you too. And you get fit. Dress your king up way. Now, in my clothes. My birthday is coming up. June the 10th, all this, oh, I love you, King, oh, King, you so sexy. DRMLC. That's some cash out. You know, they say where your heart is where your money is. I'm going to find out right now. I dare 5 of you right now to send me a pre-birthday gift. DRMLC. I'm laughing, but I'm serious. Because, boy, people be, oh, yeah. Let me tell you something. I have given, since I've been online and selling stuff, I have given close to over, and I don't ever really count numbers like that, but I think I was kind of thinking about it, over $30,000 worth of product. Over $30,000 worth of gifts. Over $30,000. Martage, I got something for you. I just want to be a blessing to you, family. I want to be a blessing to you. You never asked, you never used me for anything, you never did anything. I got something over here I want you, I'm going to give it to you. I just want to bless you with. But over $30-something thousand worth of clothes, merchandise, purses, shoes, to people that I care for. Family members. My family member, I went to church one Sunday. Every woman that was in the church, and I prayed to God, I said, God, how many purses should I bring? Louis Vuitton, Prada, all that. God gave me a certain number. I got to church, and exactly every person was there for a purse. And I gave them all out. And they were like, are you interested? And someone said, this can't be the real stuff. And they were looking. And I seen them Googling and everything in church. I said, are y'all really checking your pastor? I said, you know what? Everybody check. Everybody check your pastor. Do a picture. And then when my sister, seen, no, she ain't nothing all that. But her daughter said, Mama, do you realize what kind of purse your brothers gave you? She said, oh. And my sister was already crying. No one knew it. She didn't know that. She was just like, my baby brother just gave me something. She said, I don't care how much that cost. My baby brother gave me something. And that touched me so. Because it wasn't about the value of the purse. It was the value of the person. Now my nieces and them, they still young. You know, that happened about 2 months ago. You know, the only person niggas bring to church is the person. And I asked them, I said, hey, why y'all ain't changing? You gave us this. Until the strap fall off, and then we're going to get it fixed. We're going to keep this. And when I tell you, they're pristine as if I just gave it to them. Because it wasn't about the purse, it was about the gift giver. That touched my heart. Touched my heart. So, DRMLC. Let's see. Because you know what about my cash out while I'm online? You know, ching, ching, ching. How do you know ching, ching, ching? Anyway, June 10th is my birthday. So, you know what? I'm not paying for my own birthday. I ain't buying no decorations. I ain't buying no cake. I ain't buying no hors d'oeuvres. Let me tell y'all something. I remember as a child that when my birthday came around, all my brothers and sisters, my mama bought the cake. Family members bought the decorations. They got the gifts. All we had to do was wake up and surprise, happy birthday, and then they started putting money on you and all that. You know what happens now? People throw their own birthday party. They go get the venue. They put all the decorations. They buy the hors d'oeuvres stuff. Some of them even say they got to buy their own cake. Everybody who comes, all you ask them to do is bring a card or a gift. Some people don't even bring that. They come in with their criticism, talking about the cake is dry, the wings are nasty. I don't know why they put it together. Really? So guess what? I'm having a birthday party. It won't be a damn thing in that room but me and you, if that's all you bring. You don't want to come to my birthday party? I got the room. It was free. That's it. That's all I got. Y'all show up June the 10th. 5 o'clock I think I got it. No, I got it at 7. 7 o'clock. June the 10th, 7 o'clock. Show up to the birthday party. If you want to know where the party's going to be at, I'm not putting it out on social media. Hit me in my DM. Call me on my phone if you got my number. And I'll let you know where it's at. If you're going to come to it, you know. And guess what? You want to see some balloons? You better bring some balloons. I'm 53 years old. I'd be damned if I paid for another birthday. I would not, on my soul, I would not pay for another one of my birthdays. Oh, hell to the no. I ain't buying a balloon. I ain't buying a chicken wing. I ain't buying the dip. I ain't buying the gifts, the toy. Hell no. I'm not doing that no more. Nah. I'm going to show up. And when people say they love you, like if I come to your birthday party, I'm going to bring a gift. I'm going to bring my own damn balloon. How old are you, 20? 34, 23? 20, I'm get a 23 balloon tied up. I bought the balloon and I bought a gift. How you doing? Hey, don't touch my balloon. No, that's my balloon. And when I leave, I'm going to take my balloon. No, I'm going to I just got the blue. Yeah, but yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to throw the party for the person. I can't go that way. All right, take your pictures. Oh, yeah, they got pockets. Yeah. All right, y'all have a good one. I like to be goofy, boy. I like to have a sense of humor. Laughter is medicine for the soul. You dig. You dig. Thank y'all again for your time. Later on tonight,